Om Sai Ram, this is Venkat for Stasa.com. Many of you would have heard stories wherein a devotee says that they have seen Sai Baba in real, they have seen Baba walking, they have seen Baba coming towards them or getting some dakshina from them. On one side, you might think that it is an exaggeration, but even if it is someone who is dressed like Baba and if they are really a Sai Sevak, Baba will use them to give you such beautiful experiences. That is my personal opinion. So I'm going to read out a devotee's experience for you. This is a mail which I received back in 2009, and it's such a very beautiful story. You'll really like it. So the name of the article is Sai Leela under Neem tree of Shirdi. So the devotee's name is Romalisa, and this is what she says. Jai Sai Ram. Today I want to share with you a beautiful experience. It happened in the mid-February 2008 when I was going to Shirdi with my father. One co-passenger told my father that anyone who goes to Shirdi for the first time with true devotion surely gets Sai's darshan in some form. I became very upset on hearing this because I had been to Shirdi earlier and did not get any such darshan, which is like one of the devotee whom they met in the train, I believe, had told them that anyone who's really devoted to Baba will see Baba in real, or they will get some kind of miraculous experience, as in they actually see Baba. And this girl was upset because she has been to Shirdi before and she has not seen Baba in real. I became very upset on hearing this because I had been to Shirdi earlier and did not get any such darshan. I felt as if Sai had not accepted my bhakti. I was almost in tears when we reached Shirdi. We went for darshan. So we reached Shirdi and they go for darshan. There are three small adjoining temples in Shirdi, Sansthan of Lord Ganesha, Hanuman God, if I am not wrong. So there are inside the temple complex in Shirdi, there are three temples, small temples of Lord Ganesha, Lord Hanuman and all. So she felt, okay, we have worshipped Baba himself, we are in Shirdi, we can worship Ganesha, Hanuman and all anywhere across India, even in our own hometown. So she missed to, she did not enter those small temples inside the temple complex. We enter from one temple and exit from other third one. I felt that I can have darshan of these gods anywhere in India, but Shirdi is the only one and I should spend more time in Dwarakamai or Samadhi mandhir. Moreover, all gods are Sai only. So I decided to bow head without going into the temples. Obviously, I was wrong as I had unknowingly shown disregard for my own beloved Sai. So this is one of those Ganesha statue inside the one of the three temples inside the temple complex. So this is Baba in my home. When I committed this error, Sai decided to correct me, which is like she ignores going to those three temples, and because she feels she can have darshan of Ganesha, Hanuman anywhere in across India. But then Baba had to go into those small temples. When I was asking my father to move, I saw a man moving hurriedly inside the temple. Believe me, he looked similar to Shirdi Saibaba. So she saw a man who was exactly like Shirdi Saibaba. 100%, same attire, same white cloths, same kafni and sofa, a divine beauty on face. I don't know what force drove me to follow him while calling out Baba, Baba, but the man did not stop. He entered the first temple. I followed him. I went inside the temple, bowed my head. By the time the man was inside the second temple, I followed him there and bowed my head. And by then the man was already the third temple. I went there and I offered him pranam. Please note that I could catch the man only at the exit of the third temple. Only after I had darshan of all these three temples, then I again called out Baba. This time he stopped and turned a little. I bowed down at his feet. His feet were so clean, so divine, and he did not speak anything, but kept his hand on my head and blessed me. Before I could understand anything, he vanished in the crowd in no time. What is more surprising is the fact that my father was also following me, but did not see any such man. This incident took place at around 11 a.m. Which is like, see, there are three temples inside the temple complex. This girl ignores that because she doesn't want to go and worship that. But then she suddenly saw a man wearing a white cloth, white kafni, going into those three temples. And he enters one temple, he enters another temple and another temple. And this girl also follows him and bows to do pranam to all the gods. Only after coming out of the third temple, she again calls him Baba, and he turns back and she touches his feet, and this man blesses her, and she feels that this is really Baba, blessing her. That's the kind of expression she wants to portray over here. So that happened at around 11 a.m. in the daytime. It did not end here. At around 8 p.m., I insisted to go do darshan of the sacred neem tree once again, but my father was too tired and ill to do. So he was not ready, but I saw a few benches and asked my father to sit there for 2 minutes. He agreed and rushed towards the holy neem, and I rushed towards the holy neem tree. After darshan, I headed, headed towards my father. There is a single story building diagonal to the neem tree. I saw the same man sitting there in the same white clothes and posture with Sai adopts in many photos. I had 20 rupees in my pocket. I went near him, bowed down at his feet, and offered rupees 20 by saying Baba Dakshina. He again did not speak anything. He accepted my Dakshina and blessed me. Please note that both the times my father could not see him. After I came home, I narrated this incident to all, and everyone said that he was none other than Sai himself. I clearly saw in him, I clearly saw in him, and that's why I followed him so madly and also offered Dakshina. But still, I was in two minds. So this girl again goes to the Neem tree near Gurusthan, and then diagonal to the Gurusthan, there's a small building wherein she saw the same old man again, the fakir, and she went to him, bowed under his holy feet, and gave him 20 rupees Dakshina, and he also did not talk anything. This is the good thing, the easy way to identify someone who is really a good Sai Sevak is to know that they won't speak much. They will not ask for 500 rupees, 100 rupees, 1000 rupees and all. Whatever dakshina you offer, they will be happy and they will bless you back. You have to notice this, because lots of people might easily, just wear Baba's dress and they can easily cheat you. But here, this man very happily accepted the 20 rupees dakshina and blessed this girl again. So I will continue with the devotee's experience. So she went back to home and told everyone of her friends and relatives. They said, okay, this is Sai himself who gave darshan to you. I, I thought, why Sai would give darshan to an ordinary girl like me? So when I visited Shirdi the next time in February 2009, I prayed to Sai this way: Baba, if you only gave me darshan, please give me some signal or indication at the same place near the holy neem tree. So again in February 2009, she goes to Shirdi and she's telling Baba, if it is you who have really blessed me, show me some signs in the same place, this in the same neem tree. And in between, I want to show you this holy Gurusthan, which is the place where Baba first appeared when he came to Shirdi. It was an old photograph. Again, an old photograph of this beautiful Gurusthan in Shirdi. See how beautiful it is. And this is how currently the Gurusthan, see how fresh the neem tree is. This is the neem tree, friends. This is the neem tree where Baba was found meditating, was found, spending his time day and night in the cold and the hot sun and hot weather. He was found as a 16-year-old lad the first time when he came to Shirdi. This is the beautiful Gurusthan. I will continue with the girl's experience. When I went to that building near the holy neem tree, I saw Nanasaheb Nimonkar's grandson sitting on the very same place where Sai sat earlier. I had seen him on Ajtak channel and had also met him on my early visit in Dwarakamai. You must be knowing this, but still I would like to mention that when Nanasaheb Nimonkar's grandson was an infant, he fell seriously ill and was taken to Baba for treatment. Baba had held the fortunate infant in his holy arms. The infant is today an old man in his 90s and one of the very few who have enjoyed Sai's company and is still alive. And I was in tears of joy. So the next time in February 2009, she goes to Shirdi and she asked Baba to give her some hint that it was him at the early time when the fakir came, it was Sai himself. And this time she goes and she She looks at the great grandson of I believe grandson of Nanasaheb Nimonkar, who's around 90 years old now, and she also mentions this incident wherein when this little kid was very small, he was seriously ill, and Nana Sahib Nimonkar has taken this grandson to Baba, and Baba had blessed him, and that is how he is alive, and this girl was able to see him when he's 90 years old in Shirdi, and she had tears of joy, because this is how the story connects. Earlier, she goes to Shirdi, she looks at a man like a fakir dressed in kafni, and he blesses her. She goes home, everyone says that this is Baba himself. She comes back, she asks Baba, give me some hint, some proof that it was you who came to me and blessed me. And again, she looks at the grandson of Nana Sahib Nimonkar sitting there and blessing everyone and speaking very sweetly. So she is getting some kind of connection. Okay, Baba is telling me that, okay, it is he who has actually blessed me. People can interpret this experience on their own ways, but after Sai gave me this indication, I have began trusting that Sai is only giving me that and there. Making mistakes is common trait of human beings, but I am very fortunate that Sai himself came to correct me and show me the right path. Okay, first I will clarify you about about few doubts you might be having about seeing Baba in real. This actually is a very beautiful Leela. When it comes to seeing Baba in real, friends, I will tell you one beautiful thing. Baba is in you, and Baba is in every good saint. Let's say someone decided to become a sannyas, leaving the family, everything, and he is a very pure one, and if he's going around and living like a fakir, going to temple after temple, doing pilgrimages and all those stuff, he might be wearing Baba's white cloth kafni or any other dress. But remember that Baba lives in him. But you must be able to understand the difference between the real good Sai Sevaks, the Sai servants, and those who are false. Do not be trapped with false people. You can always interact with these sadhus and everyone, but you should be getting 2 3 hints whether they are desiring for money, or where they have any other desires. If you feel that they have desire for money or kind of fame or anything else, then be away from them. But there are lots of good fakirs. Even today, there are lots of good people whom you can come across in Shirdi or any other places. But it is my responsibility to warn you, do not trust everyone who is dressed like Baba. In this experience, I have two interpretations. One is, yes, it could be Baba himself who has come to bless this girl to correct her. Another experience is that it could be Baba's another very good Sai servant, a very good Sai fakir, who is also a Sai devotee, but he has dedicated his life for Sai. So Baba has used him as an instrument to bless this girl, to show her the right path. So what is the right path here? Did you get the message here? This is something I keep on reiterating to everyone, because there is there are chances that in future people might assume that, assume that when you worship Shirdi Sai Baba, there are chances that you might not show devotion on other gods and goddess. That is completely wrong. Baba wants you to worship gods and goddess you love. Baba, when Baba lived in Shirdi, he has maintained many good temples with the Dakshina money he collected. He gave it to the temples to repair the temples. Lots of Ganesha Mandir, Hanuman Mandir, Lakshmi Mandir, everything was taken care by Baba when he was alive in Shirdi. And same way now also Baba encourages us to contribute to temples or take care of temples, clean temples, do some kind of voluntary work in the temple. And of course, adding to that, Baba likes it when you worship other gods and goddess. That is the message here. So with this beautiful Leela, I want to close with another message. I will tell you something, friends. When I speak about Sai Leela and experiences, you should think that you are in the village of Shirdi and Baba is really in front of you. You are in Dwarakamai. Keep remembering him, keep chanting his name. Ask Baba to guide you from your heart and bless you with good people around. Bless your neighborhood. Surely Baba will do that. Your life will be good. you will be blessed with good health, peace, and happiness. When I'm talking this, when I'm recording this video, my mother is not well. She's feeling giddiness from the morning, but I know Baba will heal her. The same way I keep remembering Sai and I keep chanting Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram in mind, and I know Baba will do good. So Om Sai Ram, this is Venkat. First, as I come. Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram.